saber que ahora ya tienes amigo aquí. Se va muriendo mi alma y va creciendo ese vacío en mí.
So my parents, they bought a guitar for Christmas for me and my siblings. It's me and my siblings it's Alex, the older one, and then Perjo, the middle brother, and I'm the youngest. And then they got it for us, and then I guess since there, it was mainly my older brother's guitar. Like, I was like 9 years old, and he didn't want me to touching the guitar because I'll damage it. I was just a little kid, but always when he went away, I always used to grab it. I learned on YouTube. I mean, none of us had an instructor. We just learned on YouTube, and ever since over time, we just started getting better and better and better. So regional Mexican music, that's mainly the music that we listen to, and that's where I started learning from that genre. It's artists like Ariel Camacho. For me, they're super known. There were the people that inspired me, Los Perdidos, the Sinaloa, Emanuel Garcia. There's just so much artists that inspired me to keep playing the guitar. I started posting covers on Instagram, social media, and I started getting more known. My middle brother Pedro, he bought this $200 bundle. You get a little 2-thing interface. You get your mic, and then you get the interface. The program. And then from there, I guess over time I started learning how to I was just recording covers, and then till they got to a point where okay, I'm gonna record my own music and try to mix it. When I hear the audio now and I'm oh, it sounds bad, because it was my first drop, but people like it. I say my music consists of upbeat music, a 12-string guitar, which I have right now, a 6-string guitar, and alto horns. And then there's a different type of my music that's sad, has a bass, more mellow, something that you could cruise with, I try to mix. I started writing my own songs in 2022, when COVID was ending, I think, or no, not ending, but it was still active. I started writing my own music. I was inspired by this one artist named Ivan Cornejo. He's a sad serreño music guy, and I really like the sad music, so I started writing sad music as well. And luckily I dropped my EP. I recorded it. I had my little interface. I recorded the harmony, the requinto. I recorded everything. I mixed it. And I dropped it, and I was able to get on the top 146 on the Latin Apple Music charts. And I was that's insane. If that's my first drop, I only have 20,000 followers on Instagram, and I was just to 20,000 people that know me, they were able to get me on the top Latin charts. I was pretty excited. I was pretty stoked. I got in last year, August, I got a message from a record label out in Los Angeles, and they wanted to sign me for 3 years to keep dropping music. And this was last year, and then after that, I told my brothers, let's meet up, and then from there we stopped. We kept dropping music. My first song with the record label, it received 1 million views on YouTube. My next one received 400,000 views on YouTube, and then the streams on that were over 1 million together. It was pretty insane. Yeah. The crazy thing is the record label, I mentioned it earlier, Ariel Camacho, he's one of the biggest inspirations for the genre. He was signed to that label. And I was of course, why wouldn't I? As soon as he offered me, I accepted it so quickly. And then just hearing the CEO who was talking to me, it was he sees that artist in me, and then I was I couldn't believe it. It was pretty crazy because he was the one that signed him. We've had showcases in Dallas, Texas, where the record label flies us out. Austin, LA. Yeah, I've been balancing out. I don't work because I'm making money off the music as well. So it's I'm able to maintain it myself. So just music and school. That's how I've been doing it so far. Yeah. I'm studying aviation maintenance technology. It's just a 2-year. I'm trying to get the associate's degree in that. That's a dream of mine, to start working on planes. They've always interested me in, I've always been interested in cars, mechanic. In high school, I've always had a class for cars, but then I was digging into the career website in PCC, and I found that, and it really interested me. Like if you're a student in Oregon, and you have a GPA higher than 2.5, you're able to, like, Oregon Promise will take you to community college 2 years for free. After the winter term, I'm done with my prereq classes and I get to start working on planes. No, I don't tell anybody. I mean, I've like the people I sit with. I tell them like, oh look, I do music, and they're like freaked out because like no way like you're doing this and like still at PCC, and they're like freaked out. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's something I do, but yeah, I don't really tell anybody. I've always wanted to be like working on something, working on either cars or planes, and then music. Well, it's just like I'm thinking of a side gig because like I always want to have a plan A or plan B, and that's my plan A is music, plan B is my thing, but I'm still doing both of them, like regardless of which one, like I'm still hopefully being successful in one, because like honestly I'm like the truth, like the reality, like music in like what 2-3 years might not be as good as right now, and so plan B is always gonna be there, so. So this was my first guitar that I bought on my own. I saved up with the money that I got from gigs with the other group, and I ended up buying this. This is 5 years old, but like it's super beat up. There's like a crack right here. You could just look at this. From the pick. This was a guitar that, as I mentioned, that Ariel Camacho used. This is the guitar he used, and so that's why I bought it. This is an unpublished song dropping this month.
Dame un chance, mi amor, porque yo te amo. No soy como ese cabrón que te ha dañado. Quiero sentir tu calor y darte un abrazo. Mírame bien los ojos, que yo siento algo. Solo dime cuándo te puedo besar los labios, darte amor y mis regalos, pasear juntos un rato. El amor de mi vida, eres el amor de mi vida. Terminar la vida juntos hasta el fin del mundo.